Okay, today we're going to look at Magical Drop. The sequels, 2 and 3, being on NeoGeo, are really popular and pretty well known. This here is the original game, which is just a standard Data East JAMA PCB. Nice and small. Nothing particularly exciting with this one. Yeah. This is actually a game that I picked up for a friend of mine. The best thing about this particular board probably is that it's incredibly cheap. This was 20 bucks. So he wanted it, so this one's for him. So just doing just a quick few vids as I test it before I ship it out. So yeah, alright. It just came with the usual copied art. For 20 bucks, what can you expect, right? So yeah, if you're familiar with the sequels, it's kind of the same deal, just a much smaller character cast, and the graphics aren't anywhere near as good, especially the character animations. Copy manual, which is also in English, which will help you out. The art. But yeah, pretty much, the graphics aren't as good. They're still decent and way better than the Super NES port. But nothing particularly special. And the cast is, pretty small. And the big thing for me is the music. This game only has one music track in it whatsoever, so it just loops the whole game. It's kind of annoying after a while. The sequels, each character has their own theme, so it changes as you fight them, but this one, which is just the one over and over again. Also, the game's just a lot slower than the sequels. No, let's go ahead and increase this. It's just, the controls are a bit more sluggish. I don't know, they're just not as quick and nimble as the NeoGeo sequels. In general, the game goes a lot slower. In the sequels, a typical match can last, 10 seconds, which makes it pretty intense and pretty crazy. But in the original game here, though, it's kind of, this is only the first level here, and these matches can go on for, 2-3 minutes. Which is just, I don't know, it just drags out too much, and sometimes you actually get bored just waiting for the computer to finally die. I much prefer the sequels where you either win or get destroyed in, 30 seconds or less. It makes things a whole lot more fun, really. Well, the gameplay is, pretty much pretty similar in all three of the games. But one of the big differences they made in this one was that the special items. In the sequels, you get a special item in a combo, and all the colors disappear. This one, you actually have to get 3 of them. See, look how long that took just for one very first fight. Ugh. But yeah, in this one you actually have to get, if you want to use like the green special items like I've got here, you actually have to get 3 of them in a row. So you have to wait for 3 of them to even appear, which could take forever. As opposed to the sequels where you just throw them into a combo and boom. So yeah, it's still a good game, but I'm not the biggest puzzle game fan. And I do like Magical Drop, but yeah. This one's for hardcore Magical Drop fans only, I'd say. But at $20, you can't really complain, I suppose. You also, as far as I can tell, you can't force the screen down like you can in the sequels. But yeah, it's a good game. It just seems to drag on a little too much in these fights. It's too slow. Plus, I don't know. Plus, you got only the one music track that just loops forever. So yeah, I was impressed though. I'd never actually seen the arcade original before, so I was assuming it'd be close to the NES port, or Super NES port, I mean. But no, it's still quite a bit better than the SNES version. None of the SNES ports of any of the games in the series really do the original's justice. But yeah, still a decent game. Most people would probably like Magical Drop 3 the best. I personally like 2 the best myself, just because it's kind of just the fastest one in my opinion. Just the way the game is kind of laid out. So I didn't mean to pick that up. It's really easy to miss stuff in this one. I think one of the reasons is, according to the manual, this game's supposed to use a 4-way stick only, and I currently have my stick in 8-way mode, which I can change it to 4-way, but yeah. I mean, sure, all it takes is a screwdriver in about 5 minutes, but I don't know, I'm just not really enjoying this one so much. But that's alright, because it's not for me. It is an interesting piece of history, at least, anyway. Finally see what the sequels that I love so much came from. Interestingly, in the U.S. this was released as, I think, Chain Reaction, and they changed the bubbles to like chess pieces and whatnot for some reason. Actually, you know, in the sequels, I don't think I've ever gotten the quota down to 0 like that. I don't think I ever have. But yeah, the game's, I don't know, it feels kind of like a work in progress in some ways. Very bare bones in the presentation, really. Even the ending, I mean, the boss's world is, you know, like the main character of the second game. But, you know, when she comes out, there's like nothing special. It's just like a regular character. And, you know, she comes out and you fight her and you win, and then it just plays the credits and that's it, really. But anyway, just getting some footage out of the original arcade game. There doesn't seem to be a single video of it on YouTube. So, come on, computer, just kill me. But nah, still a good game. Looks like you'd like it, give it a try. Kill me, 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 kill me. Dancing clown. Just kill me already! See, The later games, you stop moving, you die almost instantly. This one, you can just let the computer sit there and it takes forever. But, yeah, it'll be in the mail soon, Yart. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time.